Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing fantastically well. It is Connor here, and we are back with something completely novel. Yes, it is a watch-along. Can you believe it? We're back to go through and watch Leeds United's final pre-season game with Cagliari, a team that was relegated from the Italian First Division last season. It's the first of its kind in terms of the watch-along. I haven't done one of these in about 18 months. My dad and my brother will be joining me at some point. So, yeah, I hope you're all doing fantastically well. I hope it's all right. Normally, I'm used to doing quick fire videos. So, yeah, get your comments in. We'll go through a little bit and have a bit of interaction. But as you can see there on the screen, this is the starting 11 for Leeds United going into this one. I probably would. I'll get my thoughts in just a little minute. But the crowd looks like it's geeing up a little bit. You know, looks like it's going to be a good number of Leeds fans there. I would like to say, you know, that this is probably going to be the biggest indicator for Leeds United fans. You know, normally the sort of last pre-season game, the game before everything kicks off, is a real sort of indicator of how the manager's going to go about doing things, how the team's sort of shaping up in terms of injuries, how he's going to set up in terms of personnel, starting 11. So I think there's a few interesting talking points going into this one. Ollie Dantway says, Aaron, hi mate, hope you're all right. Sunday as well, everyone, so I hope you're all doing well tonight. Joe in the building says starts later now, doesn't it, mate? I initially had it on for a much earlier stream. What I will say is we don't have a timer. I need to get that facility on this platform. So what I'll do is I will tell you when the game starts, and I'll just keep you updated and all this sort of stuff. I know loads of people want the timer, so I will keep you updated. Don't worry. Chris is in the building. Hey up, Connor. How you, mate? Hope you're all right. A lot of people are saying, where can you stream it? I'm not sure. Normally, what's happened with these sorts of things is actually opposing YouTube channels. So, like for example, Cagliari will actually stream them live. So maybe go and check that one out if you fancy it. Yeah, we'll go on about the bench. Watching the game and Connor multitasking. Good lad, mate. Good lad. Theo said 1-1. You forgot Aronson. Have I forgotten Aronson? Maybe I have forgotten Aronson. If I have forgotten Aronson, I have forgotten Aronson as well. Look at that in that starting lineup. Melee, Christensen, Koch. Yeah, Aronson is supposed to be in there, everyone. He is. We'll try just sort that out. That is annoying. But yeah, let me know how you're doing anyway. But yeah, so it looks like the starting 11 is pretty much correct on what I've got there. Bar and Aronson, it's Melee obviously in there. Looks like Strout's gone to left back. Rodrigo's in there as well, which I find interesting. The bench is something that a lot of people have been speaking about, which I find that's interesting, isn't it? I hope everything's all right with him. I hope he's fit. I hope, you know, this is what we're talking about getting a secondary striker in everybody. Where hopefully it's just precaution with Gelhardt, but it is a bit unusual that he's not in the squad. Rodrigo's still in there, which is a little bit frustrating. But I'd like to say as well, the Lionesses, I think, are 1-0 up. I was keeping tabs on it until I came online and knew that I had to get this stream sorted. So yeah, shout out to the Lionesses. Hopefully, oh no, Germany have scored. It's Magul. Oh, no. Christ, there you go. Sorry. It's 1-1, says Liam Moore. What an absolute nightmare. He said they had an under-21 game versus City yesterday. Okay. That's good to know. At least we know that Joffy's hopefully not picked something up. Davo's in the building and said, looking forward to seeing Aronson. Feeding Bamford could be tasty. Yeah, listen, I'm happy we're doing this. I've not done a watch along in so long, so it's nice doing something completely different. Theo said that's why I said 1-1. I think we'll spank Cagliari. Yeah, I was like 1-1. That's what a specific prediction that is, Theo. But shout out as well to Jerry, who was in Spark in York yesterday. Jerry got me a free pint, which, if anybody knows, in York getting a free pint is like gold dust. So shout out to you, my friend. Really appreciate that. The support when I see you guys is mad. I still find it strange now, but you guys always come out in your numbers. You're always very friendly as well. So yeah, shout out to you guys. The shout out to Jerry. As you can see, my dog is probably going nuts. Let me just put that on mute and shut my window. In fact, no, I won't. Don't know if you guys can hear that. But yeah, let me just update the starting 11, everybody, to an actual correct one. Your starting 11. That's really annoying as well, because it means I have to do the bench again. Christensen, we've got Cock in there. This is multitasking, everyone. Doing a graphic whilst on air. Lorente, Cock. So it looks like Strauks as well at left back, which I don't like seeing, obviously. Adams, Aronson, Rodrigo, Harrison, Bamford. We'll leave it at that. That can be the starting 11. Right. Let's upload that. It's a bit warm in here, though, Dad. That's the only problem. Right. The players look like they're about to make their way onto the pitch. Let me just get this graphic up, wherever it is. Shout out to everyone as well. Make sure you're liking the stream and all that good stuff. There we go. That should be better now. Michael says, looking forward to seeing Sonny Perkins getting a run out. Yeah, so am I, mate. 10 names on the list. Yeah, Darren, we're getting that. We're getting that sorted, mate. There you go. That should be a little bit better now. So yeah, as in, we'll go through starting 11 anyway. Everyone, it's Melier, Net, Christensen, Llorente, Cox, Strauk, which is an interesting back line. Obviously, Strauk's having to go to left back, which is filling in. It's square pegs round holes, really, for me again. Rocker and Adams in midfield, what you're really expecting. Aronson in midfield, Rodrigo, Harrison, and Bamford. Obviously, no Gelhardt, as everybody's been speaking about. It's warm, isn't it? Dad's here, everybody, as well. What's your thoughts on that, Dad? Starting 11?
Yeah, I mean, it's a weird one, Colin, isn't it? I mean, I suppose that's pretty much what you'd expect
at
the end of the day. What's the news on Joffrey? Do we know, is he injured? Sounds like he probably is.
There's people in the comment section saying that apparently I think they had a 21s game against City yesterday or something like that. So I think there's a fair few people discussing that, really.
Okay, that's a bit of a shame. It'd be nice to see him.
And no Dan James either.
No Dan James, of course, yeah.
So the bench is looking a bit. I mean, the bench is, yeah. It's
full again, isn't it?
I mean, do you have Seb Carroll?
I do, yeah.
His kid's on the bench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing that.
Yeah. So this should be interesting because they got relegated last season, Cagliari.
Yeah. I mean, I heard somebody saying earlier on today that their Serie B is sort of equivalent to our League One.
Yeah, I don't think the standard's that great. Niles just said Graham Smith announced that they played against City under 21s, which is good. But yeah, he said, I don't know about you.
Both of them, both James and
I don't. James would have done. I can't imagine, but Joffrey will have done. But there's a lot of people. Oh no, James did play against City. There you go. Right. Teletone Monkeys just said. That's good. So any news on Sinister and Cooper injuries? Not from what we've heard, Jamie. Nothing that. But I've not seen anything on Sinister. It's all quiet, isn't it?
Earlier today, saw something on the Athletic. Reckon that it's maybe 10 to 14 days from the start of the injury.
Right.
So that it wouldn't be available for today, but hopefully for the Wolves game.
Oh, for the Wolves game. Well, there you go, everybody. So hopefully he's going to be available for that. Aronson, right wing. He has played right wing before, Niall. He plays right wing. He's played left wing for the USA as well, which is good news. So I think he can vary it up a little bit. But everybody's coming out now. It's good to see him back, isn't it, Dad? Good to see him back.
It really is good to see them back, yeah. What are you looking for today then, Conor? What's the most important thing for you, do you think? Is it the result or is it the performance? Or is it both?
I think by the way, everyone, if my dad is asking me questions, I don't know if you can hear him, you probably can't, but just give me a shout out. If it's just deaf, I'll just repeat what he's saying. But Dad has just asked me what I'm expecting today, really. And I was just saying to everyone on the stream earlier on, I think that the biggest thing that we've got to look out for today is, I think this is clearly what he's going to be looking at.
Yeah.
This has got to be his starting 11 for me. This is what he's clearly thinking about. So that you're looking straight away. So Strauch's at left back, which is interesting. Rodrigo's still in the side, which you're hoping that he's going to be displaced by Sinisterra or even Gelhardt just in and behind Bamford. And what I am looking for as well is a Patrick Bamford full 90 minutes. Yeah, that's what I want to see. And I want to see him get on the score sheet as well. You need that momentum, don't you, going into the season?
We need to see 90 minutes. We need 90 minutes out of Bamford.
Yeah.
We have to see that. Well, it's going to be interesting, isn't it? I'm really looking forward to this match, very much so. There was a rumour, wasn't there, about Rodrigo possibly wanting to leave because enhancing his Spain opportunities for the World Cup. I don't know if you...
Was that on the Athletic? Well, was that on the Athletic as well?
No, that was just a rumour I picked up on the other day. So
yeah, it's full. It's full of the crowd as well. Nathan said the crowd, God, Leeds is such a beautiful city. Today is starting 11 for Wolves, says Gandrew. James played yesterday. Oh, he's on a red card, isn't he?
Oh, is it?
That makes sense. Yeah, he's on a red card.
Right.
Is that true? Is it suspension? I think it might be suspension. Let me know in the comment section why James is on a red card. But that does have a familiar string to it. There's a lot of people as well who are saying. Chris Summerscale says, "Connie, you sound down, mate." I'm fine. I'm fine.
You had a bit of a bad night, didn't you?
Yeah, I had a few beers last night, so apologies. I mean, look at that. The Cagliari manager. Look at that for a suntan.
Yeah. Looks pretty fallen, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah. Here we go then. Almost.
Chelsea, three game ban that when he was, because it'd be Ayling if he was back as well, wouldn't it? Would Ayling be on a ban as well? I can't remember. But yeah, so he's on a ban for that idiotic tackle. Yeah. So he's still suspended for that. So Leeds win a free kick in their own half here. It's nice to see him on the. It's weird without. It'll be really weird without Rafinha and Phillips. Yeah. Wonder what formation they're playing. Playing with the sole striker, it looks like. Christensen on the ball straight away.
South stand empty, isn't it?
Harrison just doesn't stop, does he?
Not Harrison.
Aronson.
No.
Bielstan said, how many more signings before the Wolves game? They reckon there's one this week, don't they? Well, that was in the YEP. They said that there's probably going to be another one this week. I don't think so. I think that's a load of rubbish, to be honest. But apparently they've reignited, according to The Sun, their interest in Shay Adams, which I would really like. I think it'd be a really, really smart signing. I've never understood, like I said it on a video ages ago since he was at Sheffield United. Remember, it went to Birmingham. Do you know he terrorizes when we played against Birmingham every single time? He's a nightmare. And it's that's what it is, like the modern day footballer. So the modern day striker, it's not all about just goals. It's about the contribution to the system. He's played in a Southampton system as well, which is an RB system under Ralph Hasenhüttl. So I think Shay Adams would be a really, really good signing. I'd more than welcome that. That's the problem, isn't it? That is the problem with regards to letting him go to a direct competitor. Yeah, I mean, apparently there's quoted 10 million, but he's going to be more than 10 million, isn't he? El Loco said, listening to you watching on MLS YouTube, atmosphere at Ellen Road so much better than the girls' game that's on. Well,
one each, by the way.
One each, yeah, I saw that. Leeds, nice little intricate play there. And yeah, it does look like Aronson's moved out on the right. Rodrigo looks more central. I mean, he looks like a striker. I don't know what's going on there. Aronson ignites the press all the time, doesn't he? You see that straight away. That's good. Here we go. Leeds have got a really good opportunity. Harrison, Bamford. It should have been better.
isn't it? Colin?
Really weak. Yeah, should have done better there.
You know, straight at the keeper, it was easy for him. Either side of the keeper, it's in.
Yeah, that's poor.
Yeah.
Aaron,
Still, you know.
Aaron Whitehouse. Yeah, well, it just shows the press as well. That's good. But Aaron Whitehouse this evening, Connor. All Leeds, aren't we? Let's have it. Rolling the 6th of August. Yeah. Well said, Connor. Ricky Drake says, worry for Leeds this year. Can't see how Orta hasn't sorted out transfers yet. It's the same year. Orta out. Yeah, I think he's got. There's absolutely no questions that he's got a lot to. It's not an answer was the wrong thing, but he's got to justify a lot of what he's done, because I think there's been a lot of Leeds fans who've been upset with his recruitment over the season, really. You know, over the last few seasons. So, but Leeds are already pressing with intent here, and they've won the ball back. Adams does really, really well. The pointing, what's happened here? I've won a free kick. You know, when they start pointing, I think there's an injury. I can't be just like someone's fallen over. I don't know how to pronounce your name, mate. Can you put a timer up so we can sync the stream? I don't know how to do that yet, mate. What I can tell you is I'm on 3 minutes 42. Rodrigo has the ball outside. Good little ball. Christensen unlucky. Yes, I'm on. So we're on 3:48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 4 minutes. That's what we're on at the minute, everyone. I need to get a timer. I think I can share my screen and get a timer on. I'll see if I can do it now. It just might take away the graphic. But yeah, Cagliari relegated last season, so yeah, it'll be a different. Yeah, it'll be a different sort of test for Leeds. Well played. Adams now traveling with the ball. Good ball. Aronson coming into the box here. What can he do? Decision making's key here. It's a bit. Rodrigo, just nothing. Absolutely no potency whatsoever. And loses the ball. Come on, Rodrigo. Let's work now. Well done. You know, look at Rodrigo though, just sort of nonchalantly jogging. You know, you need to win. You've lost the ball, mate. Look, they are. Yeah, and he just strolling around. He saw Adams there, really going after it. It's a good start from Leeds. Yeah, really good start. Aronson, that's not a foul. It's not a foul.
First game at Ellen Road for Aronson, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. James just said Rodrigo so bad. Classic Rodrigo. Yeah, just an absolute nightmare. Just an absolute nightmare when he gets into those positions. It's like so frustrating. Because he's just got he's I've always said it's just the touches, isn't it? Aronson once again winning it back. He's had a good start, hasn't he? Busy, really busy. One of you. Rocker just got in his way then, didn't he? Foul. So Rocker foul. That's going to become a thing, isn't it?
Nice start though, Connor.
Good start, yeah.
Good start.
Yeah, unfortunately, you cannot get a timer, which is a bit annoying. Adams, Bamford. That was lazy from Bamford. That was just a hit and hope, that, wasn't it? So we're at 6 minutes. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 for anyone who's trying to sync up. I'll keep doing that every now and again, everyone. I know sometimes you lot like to sync up, but yeah, Aronson's just nearly won the ball back there. He has won the ball back. Brightest spark so far, Aronson. I think it's good to see him on the right as well. You know, we usually see him in central spaces, and it's good to see him, you know, having that versatility, really. Rocker picking the ball up deep here, looking to distribute. I think this is the problem with, like, sometimes in the attacking third at the minute, because obviously we're not great in the attacking third for me at the minute. I think Christensen, that's really poor. So there's going to be goal kick to Leeds. No, Cock clears it out. So it just seems to be, it needs to be a little bit quicker for me in the attacking third. And it is Patrick Bamford now trying to put the burners on. Leeds win a throw in. All synced up. Good man. Yeah, Aaronson's looking good. How does Rodrigo start ahead of Gelhardt? I'm really hoping he doesn't, mate. Really hoping he doesn't. But it is that thing as well, isn't it? It's like that thing we're probably going to miss with Sinistera. If he isn't in the starting 11 for Wolves, it is going to be that pace in and behind Bamford, because you got Bamford. Then if you've got three behind him, you've got Aaronson, Harrison, and maybe Gelhardt, who aren't probably the quickest operators there, really. Rocker with a nice ball out wide. Strauch at left back. That can't be a thing. Don't want to see that as a thing, but I've got a feeling it might be. Rocker plays the ball over.
Not bad effort.
Unlucky. We look decent, says Mace. Swan Song says Licorice All Sorts for Rodrigo. Maybe.
I wonder. I don't think there'd be many Leeds fans that would miss him, in all fairness.
No. Aaronson winning the ball back. Aaronson, here we go. Here we go. Aaronson. That's poor. You should have been better there. That's what I mean. We just, in those attacking areas, I think I've noticed that through pre-season, we're just not as ruthless. And I think when naturally when you had Rafinha there, he's able to do it himself, really. But
really opened up for Harrison, didn't it? Why not be brave and have a go? Let's get a shot off.
Yo, geez, Connor on a watch along. We're with you, mate. Good man. It's a novel one. I can't remember the last time we did. I think the last one we did was Hull in the FA Cup. Yeah, I think it was at Charlie Cresswell's first game. Aaronson on the right hand side anyway. Poor delivery. Yeah, I mean, not a bad start. We're on 8, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 9 minutes. Yeah, so as you can tell, we're near on 10 minutes in, and it's been a bright start. I mean, Cagliari haven't offered anything, have they? They've not offered anything really. It
should be a walkover this time. I expect this to finish up 2-3-0.
2 or 3. It should, yeah. Second division of the Italian league, we should be burying them really. Yeah, we're not looking at a draw or a.
It'd be nice to see most of this team stay on the pitch as well for the second half. I think that's important, don't you?
I don't think they've got many options, to be honest, Dad, have they? But I mean, that like a foul throw.
It'd be interesting to see what Perkins is like, I guess. Probably going to come on for Bamford, maybe at some point.
Yeah, maybe. Rocker on the ball now. You enter. It's a good ball. Christensen. Bamford can't quite make that offside. Yanka Broad says dominating play, but no real chances. Yeah, can't deny that. Yeah, I mean they're not good, are they? They're not a great outfit. They seem to stress under the press straight away, don't they?
You definitely got Christensen playing further up the field than I expected.
Yeah, it's almost like a back three, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that's actually it shouldn't really be, because that doesn't make sense, does it? Because, well, maybe it does. Yeah, maybe Strout goes into a back three. But Adams has played right back before as well.
Yeah.
That's poor from Cock.
How far up the field Christensen's there?
May says, Mrs. says hello, Connor. Hello, Mrs. Didn't Cagliari get relegated last year? They did, mate. Yeah. Jamie says, would you take Williams from Man United on loan? I wouldn't, Jamie. I think he's bang average, and he's not got a left foot. As I said, mate, there's so many more left back options out there. I just can't for the life of me see why we're not doing it. Just can't see why they're not doing it at the minute. Marsh, I think, said earlier on that he'd be happy with how Leeds is set up or something like that. How would be going into it, which I'm a little bit like.
But with Firpo's chosen left back, that seems to be just a bit embarrassing. That
yeah.
The coaching staff think he's out for most of the season.
Yeah.
Injured anyway, so it's always going to be a bit of a problem for us that get it filled in.
Anyway, nice Leeds win the ball. Harrison on the left hand side, but great ball in. See, he's not attacking it. Rodrigo, why is he not attacking that? Aaronson unlucky. It's battling again there, unlucky lad. I don't know, just like desire to great ball in that. The desire to just like let's look. I mean, it's a wonderful ball in. It's a great piece of skill from Harrison there. Beats his man, whips it in. That is begging. Look at it's just come on, man. Just, no desire. Yeah, just like neck on the line. Just put your body on the line.
The ball was between two players as well. He could have done better with that.
Yeah. So everyone, we're on 12 minutes, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, just so you can get in sync. I think we're a little bit behind some people, but anyway, Rocker wins the header. I will get a timer sorted at some point, everyone. I think I'd have to start doing on a different platform if I want to do that. And I have to just figure out if I can be doing these regularly. If I'm going to be doing them regularly, then obviously that's something we'll look into. First decent bit of spell for Cagliari. Right, Robin Koch picks it up now. Come on, lad. Adams does well. Llorente. What would be? See, would you starting back to still be who? I mean, everybody in the comment section, who will be your starting centre back pairing? I think mine would have to be. It'd have to be Koch and Strauch for me.
Yeah.
I think that's my starting two.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they're going to be a bit hamstrung now because of the left back situation. So I don't know if he's going to favour putting Strauch to left back and then you're going to get and then you're going to get more minutes for Llorente, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's been good to see Koch get like more minutes though, hasn't it?
Yeah. Let's hope he can stay.
Leeds in a bit of space here. Aronson on the ball on the right hand side. Leeds piling forward. Good ball inside. You can see how narrow we are here. Harrison. Shot off. Is he offside? Don't know. Ball played in. That's poor from Pascal Strauch. It's got to be a better ball in. That was a good bit of play from Leeds. Once again, Harrison on the ball there. Bamford, nice little touch. Strauch crosses it in. That's where it's a natural left back though, isn't it? A natural left back in that position.
It be a hard daisy cutter, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know, he played it up to sort of waist height.
Yeah. You happy with Aronson as a signing? Yeah, I am. I think he looks really good. I think he looks hungry. He's got a lot of desire, and he's interested in his second set pieces as well.
Yeah. Let's just hope we can clear the first man here, Colin. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, hopefully he can clear the first man. Aronson on the corner anyway. Whips it in. Oh, 1-0. Oh, nearly should have been 1-0.
Yeah,
looked like initially it might have been an own goal, was it?
Yeah. I think it came off their man, didn't it? Was it Koch who got to get a foot in there, didn't he? Why is that went for a goal? It came off their man, it did.
Yeah, it did. It'd have been an own goal, wouldn't it?
That looks like a goal kick to me, but
don't know why LUTV are just slowing down the corner 50. It looked like their player had headed it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's interesting how they've changed the corner.
Vary it up a little bit, I suppose.
Harrison on the corner now, so not Aronson. Good ball. No, we can't. It's that's not just the Leeds thing, though, is it? It's a footballer thing. When you see all the top players doing it, don't you?
You know what?
Cagliari players are complaining.
That women's game now, and there's been quite a few calls. Every single one of them can clear the first.
Yeah.
Defender, every single one of them.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with clearing the first man. It's ridiculous. So anyway, guys, nearly 16 minutes in. 0-0. Gavin Power says, how many more sons would you like to see in the side? Harrison, Aronson, Christiansen.
Yeah, I've not thought about that.
There's quite a few of them.
Can play, we don't care.
Yeah. It's a nightmare on the team sheet, though.
Yeah.
When you're saying Aronson and Harrison next to each other, it's a nightmare. Steve says, how is Aronson doing? Yeah, doing well, mate. He's doing well. Probably the pick of the bunch so far for me. If you're to pick a Leeds man of the match within 16 minutes and 35 seconds, it's probably Aronson.
It's been standout so far.
Their manager's going nuts. But yeah, I think that's the thing, isn't it? That's probably a lot of what we've seen in pre-season. It's maybe been a little bit. The build-up's been good. I think the press has been nice, but that ruthlessness in front of goals just missing a little bit. And I think that'll come hopefully with some more attacking bodies.
Style of play's not been looking bad either, Connor, has it?
No, style of play's looking good.
Yeah, it's looking all right. it's not as turgid as some of the previous games we've seen in pre-season. It's looking quite attractive to the eye at the moment.
Yeah, I think the key thing is when we get put under a bit of adversity and we're applying this press and we get caught. You know, good ball from Strout, Rodrigo, good opportunity. Just Bamford's there, literally to tap the ball in. And it sounds like I'm going at him all the time. Rodrigo gets the ball, gets into the box. Lovely ball from Strout, beats his man. Touch, deliver. Bamford there. Touch, deliver. It's just 15 touches every single time. Leeds corner anyway. But do you know what I mean? It's like...
I like to see Harrison clear the first man here.
Yeah, Jack Harrison on the corner anyway. Let's see if we can beat the first man. Good ball, whipped in.
Lovely that.
Uenta heads it into the keeper's arms. We're approaching 18-17, 18-18, 18-19, 18-20. Cagliari goal kick. Left back picks up the ball. Number 9 on the ball. Christensen pressures. Cagliari throw. Okay, what channel is it on? LUTV? I think it is, mate. Yeah. Yank Abroad says Aronson usually gets better through the match as well as he continues to run at top speed whilst others get tired. I mean, yeah, he's tanks. That's what I've read a lot. I've watched a couple of interviews with him as well, and they reckon he thinks his best attribute is his gas tank, his engine.
Sort of box midfielder.
Yeah, but I think in terms of attribute, like his fitness is something that he... Sujal says, hi, Connor, just joined the stream. Are you impressed with Adams alongside Rocker today? So far, yeah, they've not been tested really, Sujal. As I say, I think that I do like them as a little combination, to be honest. One's the breaker up of play, the other one's clearly the distributor. So yeah, they're looking good, to be honest, Sujal. They've not really been tested yet. As I said, the standout for me is Aronson. So far, it's pretty obvious. Bielsa Stan says, do we need a backup striker if we have Rodrigo? We need a backup striker anyway, and we just need to, in my opinion, bin Rodrigo off, but it is what it is. A lot of people always continuously go on about just having Rodrigo as depth, but if you've got a player who doesn't provide anything, what's the point in having a body on the bench? I don't understand it. Like, and that was my whole argument with, you know, making upgrades on Click and Forshaw, and people saying, wow, it's brilliant depth. Look what they've done for us. But it's like, yeah, but if you can go out there and improve on those players at a decent price, which you can do in today's market, then why would you not do that? Yeah. You want strength in depth. You don't just want depth, because what's the point? You can fill out a subs bench any day of the week, can't you?
I argue for saying that maybe Rodrigo might be better off the bench. I mean, do you remember a couple of seasons back, towards when we had the good finish the first season back, we started to bring him off the bench, didn't we, in the last 4 games, and he had quite a fruitful run.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Argument for saying that he might be better off the bench. Make more of an impact.
Anyway, plays a good ball there, Rodrigo. Strauch on the overlap. Jack Harrison to whip the ball in.
Nobody.
Keep quiet, Connor. Keep quiet, Connor. It's only a friendly. Aronson does well to keep it in anyway. Cagliari come away with the ball. Adams nicks it. It's a terrier, isn't he, Adams? He does really well to win the ball back. He should be winning a free kick. Does really, really well. Does really well.
He kept his head as well.
Yeah.
Which is nice to see.
He almost proper fronts the players up in a 1v1 situation. He's like, come on, then. Like, go left or right. I don't mind.
Good ball.
No, it's not. It's not taking it, though.
So
Donny in the building.
So it looks like, is it a Cagliari player on the floor doing a little bit of acting and rolling around? And the referee's just waiting for him to get up, isn't he? Give him his card by the look of it.
Yep, Cagliari player's going to be getting a card here.
Yeah.
So Giles says Rodrigo's best position at home, maybe.
Yeah. Back in Spain.
Back in Spain, I think.
Definitely.
But Adams has done really well there. There's 2 fouls there as well, by the way. He handballed it. Couldn't beat him there as well. Then he drags him down. It's a definite yellow card.
I'm sure what their players up to there really don't get anything that he was doing there. It's clearly just acting.
Makombu
gets
the yellow card.
No physical contact there whatsoever, was there? Now here we go. Let's see what it can. This is going to be straight into the wall.
It's Rocker though. It's
no,
but it's Rocker, isn't it? Like you've got like I'd be giving it Harrison, yeah. So basically, everyone Rodrigo's taking the free kick.
Yeah, straight to the wall. It's just so poor. There's no way he's a Spanish international in a million years.
It's just Anyway, Llorente spreads the ball out wide. throw into Leeds United near side.
It's absolute garbage, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not great. Does well on the ball, Robin. To Rodrigo. Rodrigo back to Adams. Leeds keeping the ball well. Rocker's almost just occupying. He's been there for the entire game, hasn't he, really? Just occupying splitting the centre halves like Calvin used to do.
Yeah, just in front of the defence.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Christensen do more there. Wouldn't you?
Someone's just said turn your dad up. I don't know if people can hear you, Dad. So you're talking. I don't think people can hear you. Let me just I'll listen to the stream myself. Ooh. Harrison on the ball anyway, does well. It's so central. Used to do. Wasn't it? He's not great. It's just, yeah. Anyway, Llorente spreads the ball out wide. Yeah, I can just faintly hear you in the background going, he's so poor. Anyway, Cagliari on the break here for the first time. Number 9. Good effort, good save. Melee.
Best chance of the game.
Best chance of the game's best chance of the game, I'd probably say, has just come for Cagliari. And this is probably the issue, guys. And it's not to get too down in the dumps about things. Of course, it's not. But what I will say is, you know, you do have to have that potency in attack. You do have to have that that breakaway speed. You have to be able to curate chances. And at the minute, Leeds' build-up play, how we're passing it in and around is good. It's really nice. It's really nice phases of play. But as I've said before, throughout this preseason, I do worry a little bit about the ruthlessness in attack. It's a little bit tentative. Cagliari with the ball in anyway.
I don't think it's just that, Connor, either, do you? I think it's the fact that that's probably 3 occasions now in the last 3 games where we're getting caught on the break.
Yeah. Anyway, Bamford comes away with it. We've got to do something with it here. Yeah. Bamford's going to get caught. He's done well. Rodrigo taking his time, doesn't deliver it again. And it's a goal kick.
He's an absolute liability, isn't he?
God.
Rubbish, man. Just look at that. Is he championship level? Rodrigo, no chance, mate, for Spain.
I don't know what Jesse's see. Like, it's a price tag, isn't it? Yeah. It's the price tag.
Maybe that's what it is, keeping him in the window.
Hopefully, yeah. Well, what I'm saying is, can you really have a £30 million lad on the bench when we don't have Sinistero? Well, I think you can, 100%. But I don't know if in Jesse's head he's thinking, oh, he's too expensive to have on the bench. He's played for Spain before, but it just everything breaks down with him. Yeah, Connor, everything.
We would be lucky to get, I reckon, more than 10 to 12 million for him. I don't think he's worth. I mean, how old is he now? 31, 32.
But yeah, it's not.
I definitely wouldn't get that kind of money for him. That's the best we could hope for him.
John's got it spot on here. John's just said Rodrigo's. He's not capable of one-touch passing, is he? It's everything. It's almost like, I don't know if it's a degree of because he's not confident in himself, but I think he is confident in himself. Maybe he just tries to do too much. Anyway, Cagliari are on the ball here, and Leeds pick it up. Rocker picks it up. Nice little touch, and Leeds retain possession. But oh, dear. Surely it's pronounced Cagliari. Is it Cagliari?
I think it's Cagliari.
I think it's Cagliari, mate. Yeah. Anyway, Aronson on the ball. Rocker. Rodrigo. Now, come on. Good position. That's a good ball. Go on, Bamford. A bit stronger.
Unlucky there.
Yeah, unlucky.
Decent ball from Rodrigo, that wasn't it?
Yeah, did well. That did well. Pay him his due. Did all right. Anyway, guys, we're on 26, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. Bamford looks knackered, doesn't he? Looks knackered.
He's really breathing heavily there, isn't he? He's not. Yeah, we need a full 90 out of him, don't we?
See, that looked like a foul, didn't it, from Harrison?
He could almost do with another 90 minutes, couldn't he, before the Wolves game?
Yeah, he could. Yeah.
To run himself into some kind of match fitness.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys agree. Get it in the comment section below. But he does seem to be a little bit tired already. Bamford, don't he? He looked like he was blowing a little bit there. Yeah. Anyway, Llorente on the ball. Robin Koch. Oh, I could do with a cup of tea, actually. Mark's just said you and your dad are the same person. It pretty much is like this whenever you watch a game with me and my dad. Well, that's why watch-alongs are probably always golden with me and my dad. But yeah, my brother's the mediator. Although I think we've started to turn Jack a little bit to our ways. Jack was always the positive one, really. Arison does well. Christensen here. Rodrigo. Rocker.
Nice play,
it's better though. It's a better opening, wasn't it?
Really nice play.
Leeds did well there. Aronson, Adams, you know. Adams is playing well. He is growing on me a lot. He is growing on me a lot.
He looks very assured on the ball, doesn't he?
Yeah, Christensen did well there. Aronson, good combination. Rodrigo knocked it off nice, and then yeah.
Nice work, that Leeds. Nice work.
Anyway, Cagliari on the attack here, number 9. Great if they had the names on the back. It looked like they do. Rodrigo Rodrigo one-on-one defending Llorente, and Adams is there sweeping up again. Everybody, there is 600 people in the building now. Thank you for a pre-season game. Make sure you hit the like. If you do want to see more of these, do hit the like, and then it's a good indicator for me if you do want to. Terminator's just shouting at one of the Cagliari players.
Happy now. Made up. That's the friend.
Well, you wouldn't want to mess with him, would you?
No, you wouldn't.
But yeah, hit the like, everyone. It just gives me an indication that you're enjoying these sorts of things, these sorts of videos as well. If you are just joining the minutes that we are on 29:10, 29:12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I know a lot of you like to sync it up. Connor, would you rather keep Rodrigo or have kept Tyler Roberts? I'd definitely keep No.
I would keep Rodrigo.
Tyler Roberts, yeah. Tyler Roberts, yeah. Jesus, just never worked, did it? Tyler Roberts, man.
I wonder if he got a game for QPR yesterday.
Should have a look. Let us know in the comment section below. Did Tyler Roberts get a game for QPR yesterday? I'll have a look, actually. QPR result. Lost 1-0 at Blackburn. Harrison on the ball anyway. Gets mugged there in midfield. Ball through. Cagliari are in.
We're being caught. Oh, he should have done better. Was he offside?
Oh, he's offside, yeah.
But again, we look a little bit exposed at the back, don't we?
Yeah.
That's a worry, that.
It's
happening time and again.
This is the thing, guys. It's all well and good as being pretty in possession, but really we've not against the Serie B team. We've not really created that much. And with people will turn around and say it's a pre-season game. Granted, it is a pre-season game, but there's been a couple of occasions now, and this was the exact same against Palace, wasn't it? It's the exact same against Brisbane Roar, exact same against Aston Villa, where there are openings. There are real openings with this Leeds United defence. You know, when they lose possession, in that transition, the other team is able to sort of catch us quite cold.
We look flat-footed at the back.
Yeah. I just think in attack we need something a little bit more as well. It still doesn't have that potency, as I've said. Rodrigo, anyway. Good ball. Great ball. Bamford. Should be 1-0 to Leeds there. Good ball from Rodrigo, to be fair. Anyway, the news that we're all interested in, did Tyler Roberts start? He didn't. He didn't start.
Has he gone or is he on loan? I can't remember.
On loan, I think. He wasn't even on the bench. Did he start? No, he didn't.
I think they signed him up.
No, I think it's view to a permanent, I think. Donny says, yeah, Connor, the new shirt is fire. Finally, a good Adidas kit. It is, mate. Apparently, they're releasing another one as well on was it the 4th? I think it's the 4th, isn't it? The away one on the 4th, so that'll be good. Hopefully, it's nice in yellow. Although you can't really wear that in. That's the problem with the Leeds yellow kits of the past. It's thunderbugs, isn't it? Can't imagine what it's like for the Aussies. Do Aussies have thunderbugs? Harrison does well. Oh. The Thunderbugs in Australia? I don't know.
Maybe.
Anyway, Cagliari breaking away. And this is the transitional element I'm talking about. So the bypass the press, everybody. So Cagliari bypassed the press there. There was about 6 or 7 Leeds players. Thank God the rubbish. But there was 6 or 7 Leeds players who just sort of marauded towards the corner there to engage the press. Cagliari bypassed that. And then suddenly we're in we're very exposed, you know, and that's the only element of it I'm a little bit worried about. And to counteract that, you know, if you're scoring goals, then you can sort of like compensate for that, can't you? Because you know, you can mediate against it.
You know, we don't want to be else if that kind of thing happened, which it did do frequently where we're getting caught. We'd still have like 6 or 7 players running back, wouldn't we, to try and sort the situation. It seems like we're not quite getting that in this system.
Yeah, great ball from Rocker. Rodrigo picks it up well. Come on, let's get a goal. Rodrigo anyway.
No, that's where actually that comes off as a goal kick. It's the wrong ball again, isn't it? It's just the wrong ball. I don't know what it is with Rodrigo, but he just seems to be on a different wavelength to everybody else.
Yeah,
his teammates. He's thinking
one thing. Yeah,
something different to everyone else.
Ty Roberts got injured. It's not nice to laugh about, but it's just, yeah. I mean, it's just, yeah. You don't like to see a player get injured, but it must be tough for him. To be fair, he's never really made his way, has he? Anyway, Adams on the ball. Rodrigo just kicks the ball at Bamford. Don't know what he's expecting him to do there. I think what Marsh clearly likes about him in this system is, you know, because we're more central, I think he clearly likes it when he's fizzing the balls in really quickly. Well, he doesn't do anything quickly, does he? But you know what I mean? When he's in those positions, he has that technical ability to really play those balls into Bamford. And I think that's clearly what he likes.
Would it be an argument for Harrison at left back, Connor? And maybe having, you know, some of the lets out on the left further up the pitch.
It's a downgrade. It's a downgrade, that though. And if you're looking to improve, just go out and get a left back.
Well, I know.
Just go out and get a left back.
For some reason, they seem to see a future with Firpo, don't they?
That's it. But you take Harrison out. It's almost like if you put Harrison at left back. I get why, but you've then taken Rafinha and Harrison out of the front line.
Yeah, but you've still got a creative player in some of them, haven't you? So.
But we don't know him yet, do we? It's well played. Bamford, Rodrigo, give it. Oh, what's a
Well, I'll take it all back. Yeah.
Oh God, it always happens. Yeah, it always happens with me.
We love him, don't we?
Yeah, we love him. What a player! Give him a contract. I've always thought we should be playing him in these games.
I didn't expect that one. That was clever, very clever.
And the Lionesses are ahead, 2-1. I think people have said.
It's got to be extra time, isn't it?
Yeah. Great news. There we go. I thought to myself, Rodrigo, everybody in the comment section, Dad slagging him off. I didn't say a word. Yeah. I always thought he.
It's just the right finish,
it's the annoying thing, though, isn't it? It's, you know, you just know he's got it in his locker. This is what everybody always says, but we don't see it enough. It's a great finish.
That's just a fantastic finish. I don't think anybody expected that.
That literally,
just because it was Rodrigo, it was just a clever finish, wasn't it?
Literally could be the best goal he scored for Leeds. That.
Yeah, it's a very clever finish.
That. Oh God. Nathan Kingsley said Rodrigo is Spain's best attacker.
Right. Maybe he is at this moment, right? This very second.
This very second, yeah. God, it's warm. Are you warm?
Yeah, you want to open that?
Yeah, please. Get this fan on. England have just scored in the second half of extra time, so that looks like it's going to be the Euros. Harrison on the ball anyway, in a really good position here, driving at the heart of the Cagliari defence. He's not got a lot of. I mean, he's got no options there, has he? See, that's where there needs to be an overlap. That's where there needs to be a few players in and around him. You can't be that isolated when he's running at players. Anyway, Leeds are trying to engage this. They're trying to engage this press now. Cagliari have it anyway at the back. It's coming home, says Licorice All Sorts. Correct. Of course, it's Rodrigo. We've all been bigging him up, mate. Anyway, your end take. Rodrigo, here he is again. Messi. Come on, Leeds. Let's press on the neck a little bit now. Good ball. Aronson, Christensen. I could see what he was trying to do, but appalling execution. We're on 37, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, everyone. Christensen, Aronson, nice little combination between these two. Aronson down the right-hand side. Christensen's free. Rodrigo, quicker, come on. Nah, can't. Anyway, Leeds win the ball back. Strout plays it out wide. Harrison, Strout looking for the overlap. Harrison ignores him. Inside. Harrison have a dig.
That's it. Good lad.
Unlucky. Unlucky. Tell you what, have you seen how many Cagliari players are back? Look at that in the midfield. They've got about 9 in the middle. Harrison, anyway.
Typically Italian way of playing that, though, isn't it?
Well played, Strout. Leeds corner. Harrison's everywhere.
He really is.
He's everywhere, Aronson. Score is 1-0 to Leeds. Don't know why I struggled to say that.
He looks about 15 years old, Aronson, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. Anyway, corner to Leeds.
It's for the first man.
Ball played in. Christensen. Rodrigo on the left, on the right-hand side.
Spread it out quick, good lad.
Yeah, good ball.
Good lad.
Right, Harrison now, whip it in.
Yes.
Oh, can we pick it up?
Feet, sure.
We never seem to win those, do we?
No, we don't.
Scrappy. Rocker
He's going to pick up some cards this year, isn't he?
Rocker's been booked again, everyone.
He's just been booked, yeah. He's going to pick up a few.
He is. Rocker is going to pick up some cards, I think.
On the way.
Yeah, we're laughing now, but it's 100% gonna come in it.
Yeah.
Pulls down there, man. There, it's
quite obvious what he's going to do. There you go. Look.
Didn't really need to do it, did he?
No, I didn't.
I think I've read somewhere as well that at Bayern Munich they were trying to cut that out of his play. I can't remember if it was Nagelsmann or someone was saying that was a part of the game that they were trying to alleviate, really get rid of.
Yes, come on. Okay.
Adams wins it. That's a foul. Again, that's the yellow card from 26.
Come here.
And that's the yellow card. Sorry if the other one's the yellow card, that is, isn't it?
It's got to be a yellow card. No, he's just going to have a word with him. Ref from the Premier League, isn't it? It's like, oh, is he?
Yeah, the one who looks like some out of Wallace and Gromit, the referee.
Oh, he just has a word with him.
Anyway, Leeds building up again. Cut into Adams. Leeds 1-0 up on 40 minutes. Llorente spreading the play. Finds no one. Strout, lovely little ball. Bamford now. Rodrigo, quicker. Come on, quicker.
It's
a good effort. It's a good effort.
Yeah. Very good effort.
Dare I say he's growing into it a bit. Dare I say that. Bamford's been quiet, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think he's struggling with his fitness.
Yeah, Bamford looks a little bit off it, guys. Not off it, but he just looks like he's...
It's match fit, isn't it? You see, a lot of these guys are still going to have something in the tank, can't, from the end of the season, because it wasn't that long ago. You know, as Bamford's just trying to get himself back into it,
yeah.
Season.
Yeah. Dean says, since we are searching for a striker as a backup to Bamford, hold on, Dean. Aronson on the ball now. Charge at the defence. Does really, really well. Good ball as well. It's a brilliant ball in. Rodrigo, touch. Nice.
Good from Aronson, isn't it?
Very good from Aronson, yeah. Since we are searching for a striker as a Bamford, I would look at Belotti because he's a free agent and Italian international. Took a while. Yeah, Belotti's a free agent. Yeah. Do you remember Belotti? He was. I don't know. I think I don't know if he has been picked up, but yeah. But yeah. Don't know what his goal record's like, to be fair. Anyway, Christensen on the ball now, overlapping. Loves an overlap, doesn't he?
Certainly does.
He's played that ball. He's played that ball twice now. Keeps trying to just beat the back line and find Bamford. It's interesting how he's put Aronson out there as well, isn't it?
Yeah, they're playing together very well.
Okay, Cagliari now coming forward. No real danger as of yet, but getting the midfield. Adams does really well. Adams does really well as well. What's going on here?
Killing the game a bit there, aren't the Leeds? The chance to break down the far.
That was Rodrigo, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm liking Adams. Connor's got a nice touch. He looks composed, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does look good. I definitely wanted that Mo Kamara. Definitely wanted him ahead. I think he's more of a complete player. But what I love about Adams clearly is he's very good at what he's almost a simple player, but he's exceptionally good at those little basic things, and that's what you need. Being good at the basics. Rodrigo just absolutely. Sorry, Llorente belts the ball at. He's just a guy. He's an odd one. He's so rash, isn't he? He's so rash. But yeah, Llorente booted the ball at Rocker and then skidded the ball out, and it's a throw in. Ollie says, how fit do we think Bamford is? 70%. I think so. I think 70% is a bit low in it, but
yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah, I can't.
70 sounds about right,
I can't disagree with it.
He needs match time, does Bamford. This must be a delicate thing for Leeds, I guess. They're watching him very closely, aren't they?
Yeah.
You'd have thought that if he felt very confident in Bamford, he would have had more match time before this.
Yeah.
Clearly just nursing him back into it.
Melee clears. Right.
Nice touch. Brought that down well.
Really well. Bamford, man.
Touch from Bamford.
What's going on here? Foul?
Right. Big lad, isn't he, Bamford?
Big lad, yeah. He is.
Is that the end of the first half? What's going on here?
That's a bit odd. That was like
Yeah, that's it.
That was like the 40th.
Yeah.
That was
44 minutes.
That was a bit odd. Right, guys. What we're gonna do is just gonna leave it for half time, and then we will be back for the second half. So if you want to come and watch along, might be some changes, but stay tuned and get yourself a brew or whatever. That's what I'm gonna do, and we'll be back for the second half. Leeds United 1-0 up. See you in a bit. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all right. We're back here for the second half of the game. There is a shoulder here. Might need to move in, Dad. Hold on. There you go. It's all right, isn't it?
Yep.
I think that's all right. Move out a bit. Zoom in.
Really low down.
Oh, right. The beauty of being live, eh? Right, that should be all right-ish. I was going to say, don't move now. Can you see?
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, that's fine.
Right. Let's just move out there. We should be ready to go. Why this is going a bit. Right, everyone, second half. Leeds Cagliari, Leeds 1-0 up. A fine Rodrigo goal. Sujal saying you're looking cool, Dad. Who stood out in the first half to you? Gabe, who was on the channel on the phone-in show. Yeah, I'd probably say Aronson. I think that was Aronson, mate. I think it's pretty obvious. There we go. It's a bit better, isn't it? Yeah, I'd probably say Aronson, to be quite honest with you. What about you?
Yeah, definitely.
Aronson.
Yeah, and Adams looked great, Connor, as well.
Adams looked very good.
Yeah, and although we're giving our friend quite a bit of stick, he definitely grew into the game, didn't he? As the first half progressed, I thought.
Or Rodrigo, yeah.
And it looks like they're all back on for the second half, which is pleasing to see. He's not made any subs yet.
Yeah, I think that's what we didn't want. We didn't want just like wholesale changes, because then you can't really get a feel for it, can you?
No.
I mean, Cagliari looked like they're changing their entire team.
Doesn't matter. It's about us, isn't it? It's about getting a little bit of a performance in, and if anything, it's about Bamford really getting some good minutes in. That's for sure.
Yeah. Arca says an impromptu generation Leeds kind of get. I guess this is kind of what this is, mate. Shut that door down. You can hear his Pablo. Okay. Pablo is the dog, by the way, for you long-term subscribers who will have remembered that. But yeah, Leeds kicking off. Rodrigo playing the ball out wide. Leeds starting from right to left in this half. Let me know as well, guys, if the volume's a little bit better. Obviously, I want you to be here to hear my dad and hear me. It should be fine. But just let us know. Hopefully it's decent. Adams has looked all right. Rodrigo looks much better.
That's nice work.
Nice play. Aronson in the box. Should have done better there. The curse of the commentator. Aronson retains the ball. Rodrigo. And Lee's just moving it around now.
Yeah. He's looking good, Adams, don't you think?
Adams is looking good,
very neat, isn't he? Really neat.
Yeah, it's a good way of describing him, actually. Very neat.
They all seem very comfortable with one another. You've got Adams over there, Christensen and Aronson as well. It's looking good down the right.
Yeah. Oh, good winner, Christensen.
Yeah, definitely so.
It's poor from Rocker, that. Didn't need to go there. Cagliari on the break now anyway. Adams fronting him up, does really well, pushes him back. But Cagliari still have the ball, switch the ball wide right. They've got an overlap here as well of Cagliari. It's good defending that from Strauch. Harrison breaks away with the ball.
Yeah.
Now just release it.
Well there.
Now quicker, well. Rodrigo. Come on, quicker. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touches.
Yeah, and gives it away.
Just simple ball.
Yeah,
you know.
He's looking for that difficult ball.
Wins it back, to be fair. Aronson anyway on the ball. Needs an option. Finds it in Rocker. Donny's just said Adams' pressing is remarkable. It's good, isn't it?
It's looking good, must admit. Impressive player.
Oh, well played, Rodrigo.
Let's make it.
Yes, it's Rodrigo.
Yeah, there we go again. Good old Rodders.
Rodrigo with his second. Great finish. Lofted it over. I thought he'd have gone for Bamford, to be honest, but There we go.
To see, so we should be looking at 2 or 3 here. Well, say we've got 2. Should be looking at another one.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, good stuff.
Nice little build-up play as well. He did well there, Rodrigo. Nice little lift over. Harrison just got a little bit on it. 1-2 really.
Yeah,
Just
spooned off the keeper a bit, didn't
I think
it? Still, it's in.
Bamford wanted that one, didn't he? I think.
He did. Yeah.
So Rodrigo with 2. Let's hope he's going to fashion a little bit of consistency. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
I think he'll get that, won't he? I think it'll be classified as his goal. I think so.
Oh,
so it was on target, wasn't it? Even though it came off a keeper.
So Leeds got 2 up.
Yeah. Lots of running around there, isn't he? Happy with himself.
Paul says hi, Connor, and his better-looking brother. Hello, Paul. Rodrigo again, good goal, I'd say. So yeah, Melia comes out and clears the ball. Leeds 2-0 up. A timer check for everybody. We're on 48, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So yeah. Cagliari played the ball forward. Nice. This number 9's probably their danger man, isn't
busy, isn't he?
Yeah. Ball being played in by the Cagliari player. Adams is there to Leeds need the second ball here. A mistake from a Cagliari player. Aronson picks it up, drives now towards the heart.
Great running in him. What a lovely
great ball. Go on, Bamford.
Yeah, come on. This is your chance. Yes. That's what I like it. There you go. That's brilliant for him.
Look at a smile on his face.
He's loving that, isn't he?
Yeah, brilliant. Great finish as well. Great ball from Aronson. Great ball from Aronson.
Yeah, outside of his right foot. Fantastic.
Great ball that from really top ball that from Aronson. Yeah. Great finish from Paddy. 3-0 Leeds.
He's really happy with that, isn't he?
Yeah.
Fair play to him. He stuck it away nicely.
It's first goal back for a long time.
Good lad.
But look at Aronson here, getting the ball, picking up and driving.
You see, he's comfortable on either side, Connor.
What a ball that is.
Lovely, isn't it? Maybe their defender could have got a bit of a foot on it, but still, lovely vision.
Great finish.
Good lad. Yes. Yeah, that's a lovely finish from Bamford.
No, it's 3 for Leeds, 2 in quick succession.
Yeah. Well done, Paddy. Good lad. How about you then, Connor? It's got to be Aronson, hasn't it? He's got to be the standout player.
For me in this game, he's been superb. Aronson has been absolutely superb.
You know,
he sets the tone. He sets the tone for the press. He sets the. I will say, and this is going to put a downer on everybody. Classic here, but they did make about 9 changes at half time. So it's taken into context maybe that they've got their second team out here, but still
it doesn't matter, does it?
But anyway,
it's good to see. I mean, he's working really hard naturally down the right side, but he flicked over to the left there, didn't he? So.
Yeah. Stephen says, "What's your opinion on Shea Adams?" I'd be up for it, mate. I think it'd be a good move for Leeds. I think he fits Leeds United. I think system-wise, he'd be very good as well.
Real handful as well.
Real handful. Stays fit. You know, he's got a good record when it comes to that. And I think overall he'd be a really good signing. Adams does really well again there. As always.
Yeah. Again, look at Aronson here.
Gone dark all of a sudden.
Sun's got him.
Nathan says Aronson makes me proud to be an American.
He should do.
Yeah, he's been brilliant. He's been brilliant.
You know, first time I've really had a good opportunity to look at him. He's a hell of a player. And he's going to be very good for the US in the World Cup, isn't he?
We'll be coming up against them as well.
We'll be cheering on the Americans or the English, yeah.
Yeah, if we get a couple of more American bodies in, we might be holding the other flag. Anyway, Rocker plays the ball in. Pascal Strouk. Rodrigo on the ball now. Plays it out wide quicker. Strouk's on the overlap now.
Bamford in the middle calling for it.
Harrison slows it up a little bit. Adams on the ball. Aronson now just keeps the ball. Yeah. Does well.
Yes. It's looking good. Not like handball, didn't it?
Well played now quickly. Come on. Strouk plays the ball in. Aronson, great touch.
Have a go. Go on. That's it.
Handball. No. Peels handball. Christensen. Oh dear. Christensen collides heads.
Get up. We don't need this.
Head injury. Tactical manager TV's in the building. For Brendan, top man.
No, we don't like this. These are probably both going to come off here with this head injury, aren't they? I mean, I don't know what the ruling is, but
yeah. But yeah, as Tactical Manager TV says there, yeah, for Brendan, it's been absolutely brilliant. Adams has been very good as well. Yeah, as we've said multiple times, the standouts for me. But I mean, you got to put Rodrigo in there, you know. But
yeah, he's definitely. I mean,
the thing is with Rodrigo is, if we're being brutally honest, we could be getting, you know, in this game in particular, if certain individual decisions had been made a bit better by him, you know, we might have been 4 or 5-0 up. So
still, you know, to be fair to him, he steps up to the mark, hasn't he? You know, not great in the first period of the first half, but certainly better towards the end. Done very well here as well.
Yeah. Leeds says Shay Adams don't want him. I would say to you, Leeds, what are your expectations? Because we were having this chat the other day, weren't we, about expectations when it comes to Leeds fans. We finished 17th last season. You know, Shay Adams finished with a Premier League club in a better position than what he you know, than Leeds United did. He's got proven Premier League experience. He's very good in the system. Plays pretty much every game for Southampton. Was a key figure in their setup with Armando Broja last year. Has always been a problem against Leeds United. Is highly rated by every club he's worked with. And I was saying earlier, if you have just joined everybody, a striker at the minute in modern day football, you can only really think of Harry Kane, Lewandowski, maybe Benzema. But aside from that, the number 9 isn't just all about being the target man and scoring goals. Now it's about everything else, and all that dirty work, all those little bits that you don't see in a football game, is exactly what Shay Adams brings. And I think next to a industrious like players like Adams and Aronson, he's that exact same mold. He's a grafter. He works, you know, his absolute you know what's off, and I think he's got real quality as well, as he's shown against Leeds multiple times. So I think maybe we've got to measure expectations a little bit to what we think we can get. You know, Charles de Ketelaere is never going to come to Leeds. We finished 17th. You know, we're up against AC Milan. You know, you've got to take everything into consideration here. I understand why we kept that offer on the table. I understand why we stayed in there, because there might have been a back out from AC Milan, but that was never going to happen. So, you know, we need to have backups. And I think
it's not looking good with Christensen still down here.
Yeah, I mean, Christensen is, and it's just our luck, isn't it? Their guy gets up.
Yeah, he gets up. He's still down. He'll definitely be coming off the pitch if it's a head injury. Cannot believe this. All the crowd look pretty muted, don't they? Getting some long shots of the crowd at the moment.
Oh, let's put that fan on.
He'll definitely be bringing him off.
Okay, so it's just typical, isn't it? Not that you'd want anything to happen as well to the Cagliari player, but it is just typical, isn't it? It's like
player gets up.
It always seems to be the Leeds player that is injured, and it's like the Sinistera thing, isn't it? We play Crystal Palace on a horrendous pitch. Forshaw goes off with a niggle, and Sinistera goes off with a niggle. No Palace player had a problem.
No.
It always seems to be us, doesn't it?
Kind of cursed a bit that way, that's for sure. I just hope he gets up. You know, he knows a little bit of a Terminator, but they're not showing any kind of shots, are they? Just showing shots to the crowd. That's good news. Looks like he's getting up now.
Oh, he's okay.
That's good news. He's okay.
He's all right.
Yeah. Has he got a cut over his eye?
Should take him off though. He should take him off. He shouldn't be coming back on here. Bring Cody Drame on. That's what they should be doing. They shouldn't be bringing him back on. For me.
No, I agree.
Yeah, Gavin Powers just said here, take him off anyway. You've got to take him off. Yeah. What's the point?
No.
So everybody, we're approaching 57, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yeah, so if you want to get your everything synced up, Cagliari have the ball in their back line. Leeds have dropped a little. The intensity seems to have quelled a little bit.
I suppose we've just had 2 or 3 minutes of downtime there, haven't we? Let's get it back into the flow.
Of course. Rasmus isn't on the bench. Sorry, Drama won't be on the bench, will he? It's that bench, isn't it? The bench. I don't know who you could put there.
Yeah. Very inexperienced.
I'm trying to think of what you do
They've
there.
been playing for the under-21s, no doubt. Is that why?
Yeah, well, I claim the players who haven't been there have, it's a good run. Oh, it's offside. Be nice to get a clean sheet as well, wouldn't it?
No doubt, Connor. It'd be good for the defence, won't it?
Well, we've not had a clean sheet yet.
No.
Oh, we have Blackpool. Blackpool, we had a clean sheet, didn't we? Sion says, who scored today, lads? We've had Rodrigo twice and Bamford.
I don't know why he's still on the pitch.
I just
got a big bandage around his head.
Who would you bring on? Costa? Well, I guess what you could do is bring put Adams right back, and then have they got any central? They don't even have any central midfielders on the bench, do they?
Yeah,
I don't think they do. The big ones, the big names are Poveda and Costa. Which you just
having those two back.
You don't want to be given. For me, Helder Costa, you don't want to be giving him any minutes.
He didn't make a great impression at Valencia, did he?
Anyway, Melee on the ball. Clears it long. Bamford competes. Oh, we don't know another.
Fancy that Harrison, did he?
You can understand it, can't you? You can understand
that
it.
Tank coming up against him.
Yeah. I'm fine with that. Rodrigo on the ball. Now, decisions.
Something. Yeah. Oh,
Bamford.
Yes.
No.
Oh.
It's that yard of pace that he always misses, isn't it?
Yeah. Just a little bit heavy with his touch. Nice ball, though, wasn't it? Was that from Rodrigo? I think it was.
iPad app plays just said, he said, Ian Poveda, Perkins, you got Click on the bench as well. Rocker, Jesus, what on earth was that?
Could have done better with that, couldn't he?
Terrible from Rocker.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've got Click, haven't you? Click on the bench, so you could put Adams. If you were to take Christensen off, you could put Adams right back, and then you could put Click in midfield, couldn't you?
Yeah, good point.
Chris Christie said, "Would you start Bamford or Gelhardt against Wolves? I'd start them both. If we could do that, if we're playing the three in behind, Stroud does well there. Does really well.
Choice between the two, Con, I'd definitely go Bamford. You've got to go with your most experienced, haven't you? You've got to go with your most experienced striker for me.
Yeah, you have. Anyway, Rocker picks the ball up. Aronson. Rodrigo. Aronson wins it back.
Yeah. I'd like to see Aronson get a shot off. I'm sure he can,
Strout. Great knock in. Unlucky. It's a great ball in. I'd actually look at Bamford there.
Yeah.
I'd look at Bamford. Thought he could have gambled maybe. Anyway, Cagliari come away with the ball. Play the ball inside. When they are terrible, aren't they? They are a terrible team. Leeds sloppy there, Rocker. He's not been great today, has he, Rocker? He always won the ball back there. No, Time, Harrison.
What happened there?
Harrison, what on earth? There's nobody around Harrison.
Trying to set Bamford up, wasn't it? But it was a strange one.
That's like that had to be a goal, didn't it? That had to be a goal.
Almost like a poor pass, that wasn't it, from Harrison?
It's an awful ball.
Yeah, it was a poor pass. It needed to be in front of Bamford, didn't it? Played it behind him.
Looking at the sky again, then.
Yeah, he was. Come on, Jack. First man.
Oh, Rodrigo over the bar. Still 3-0.
Could have been a set piece there, Connor.
I can't actually believe it's only the 61st minute.
Yeah.
So Leeds unlucky there. Yeah. It should be more than three.
Cock should have scored.
Yeah. Oh, breakaway here for Cagliari. Good tackle.
Oh, lovely tackle. Is that Rocker?
And Adams is now down.
Yeah.
Oh, what a touch. Harrison. Oh, that's unlucky.
You know, I didn't say that. I was watching Adams actually on the floor. I hope he's okay. The Leeds player's got his arm up. Rocker.
I don't know. The thing is, the LUTV, they don't seem to focus on any injured player. There's nothing
what's
wrong.
going on, and I'm sure it's not.
I don't know what
his leg in half.
I don't know what LUTV are doing. They won't focus on any injured player. It's a bit weird, their camera shot choice. Like, they just won't focus on Adams.
Yeah, we know he's back there somewhere.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on. So it's Adams, is it?
Let's have a look, see what happens. If he just pulls up there,
it's Cock. Oh, it's Cock.
Is it Cock?
Does he stand on him? He clearly stands on him or something, doesn't he?
Okay, everything must be all right.
All right,
yeah,
okay. It's very anxiety-ridden, these games, aren't they?
Yeah,
So the amount of injuries you think you're going to get.
Yeah. Well, that's a big thing as well. You know, we're talking about, you know, we're bothered about the win, the performance. It's coming out injury-free as well.
They can't stay on side, can they, Cagliari?
No. I mean, I know they made quite a few substitutions at half-time, but this lot's struggling. The second tier in Italy, I think.
Yeah, if anybody knows what the second tier in Italy is like, please let us know. But they look bad. They look bad.
Yeah, it's a bit of a unit, though.
Yeah. Rocker picks up the ball. Nice through ball there.
Yes, come on, Paddy.
Bamford. Back out to Harrison.
Yeah. Let's whip it in hard. That's the way to do it.
No one in the box though, but I guess
try and beat that man, wouldn't you? Just maybe get it to the byline and whack it in.
Yeah.
Is that Pavetta down there? I think it is, isn't it? What's all this in Bamford?
Leeds corner. Harrison to take. Ball in. Oh! Bloody hell, Dad.
Lucky.
Christ, I burst my eardrum there.
Yeah, sorry about that. No, Rodrigo.
They got a hat trick.
Yeah, did it hit the post?
Side netting.
I'm the right game, Rodrigo now, Connor. Star man.
Calm down a bit. I think someone just said that when you did that. Oh!
Ooh.
Okay. Cagliari, we're on 65, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. For those who want to think Cagliari are in here, good play.
They're in. Come on, Millier. And they've scored.
That's a shame.
That's disappointing. Again, it's on the break, isn't it?
That's a real shame. And
that's a worry.
And that looked really, really easy, didn't it?
It looked really easy.
That looked very, very easy.
Third-rate team. That was poor.
That was really poor. Yeah.
Come on, Leeds. Needs to be better than that.
So, yeah, unfortunately, we've still not been able to keep a clean sheet. It's way too easy. Cock stepped up. He's by himself, isn't he? 3-1.
We look poor there, don't we? How many times has that happened pre-season?
Yeah. That just looked way too easy, didn't it?
Didn't it?
Good bit of movement, but
it stuck it away well, the lad did. But that's disappointing.
$3-1.
Yeah.
Okay, Harrison on the ball.
Yep.
Rodrigo, Bamford's there. No one near him.
That's it. He's working hard there, Bamford, Connor, wasn't he?
Yeah.
That's good to see.
Oh, they're in again.
There we go. So
they're in again.
They're in again here. 3 against 3. And it's the second goal.
What a finish.
That's poor. It's a hell of a finish, but come on, Leeds. 3 against 3.
Oh dear. I know it's pre-season, everybody, but these are the problems, aren't they?
We're just looking pretty exposed, aren't we?
Very exposed, yeah. 3-2, game on. Unfortunately, guys, you've got to think about us against Premier League opposition here as well. Look, we're all clustered. Look at all the players. They bypass the press. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There's nobody running back.
It's a great finish, but
hell of a finish.
But unfortunately, you're going to get that in the Premier League, aren't you?
That cluster of 4 players on that side, and they're all just cantering back.
Yeah, so they bypassed the press, didn't they? That was what we've spoken about loads of times. Bypass the press. Bypass that press when all the Leeds players are clustered into it. And
I mean, this is our full strength team here.
And they've made a few changes, haven't they?
Yeah.
3-2.
All of a sudden,
Cagliari free kick, halfway. What a finish that was, by the way. Brilliant finish, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Thunderbolt.
Yeah. What is Llorente doing, says Jared? Yeah, I mean, we ask that 90% of the time of the season, mate. But yeah, it's not good enough because the thing is, we're talking about a Serie B side against Leeds' full strength side at the minute.
Yeah. With multiple substitutions.
Yeah, and they made about 6 subs, didn't they, at half time? And I think you got to take into consideration how good this Premier League is going to be. And if we're getting exposed in areas like this, we are 100% going to be exposed in Premier League encounters. So to sort of mitigate that, Leeds have to be scoring going forward.
And almost again there, wasn't it? Almost a ball down the middle, splitting our defenders. Almost there again.
Harrison anyway on the left-hand side. Ball played in. Rodrigo left it for some reason, and Cagliari have the ball again. Adams does well. Got to win that.
Just looking a bit ragged. The tails are up now, aren't they? And again, it's that ball just splitting the defence. He's on.
He's onside.
Into the middle here, the scoring, and they are. Oh, that should have been a goal.
Wow, that
should have been a goal.
I can't believe he's missed that. Why is he going with his left foot?
No. Well, he scored a brilliant one with his left foot moments ago, but that should have been the equaliser. We're just getting split, aren't we?
So we get this. This is what Brisbane Roar were doing. Brisbane Roar were doing the same thing.
Yeah. Look at this. It's just
so easy.
Splitting the defence, and bam. It's a bit naive from Leeds.
It's a
bit naive. I don't know what's going on.
It's because they play as well in the Jesse Marsh system. Are playing and he said it here, Nathan. He said our centre halves are way too high. Nate, that's the system, mate. That's the system. We play a very, very high line. It's compact and narrow, and we look to utilise an offside trap as well. So there's always going to be risks there. Always. Here we go, Harrison. So you've got to score. Come on.
Yeah, they've scored. They've got. It's another one for Bamford. But is this the way it's going to be? Is this the way it's going to be? Is it going to have to be a case of us scoring more than them?
I think so. That's why. That's why I spoke about mitigating against it because their teams are going to score against Leeds.
Yeah.
Teams are 100% going to start scoring against Leeds because of those elements that we've spoken about. So that's what I'm saying. We have to be more ruthless in attack because it is about us outscoring opponents,
isn't it? Outscoring opponents in a strange kind of way. The system's very different to Bielsa, but it's similar.
In a way, yeah. In a way.
The final, we must score more than any, than we concede. We've got to do that.
Yeah. Good to see Bamford get on there again as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I mean, he's going to feel really good about himself there. Well done from Harrison there, wasn't it? Good work. Good work. Well, the positives, Connor, going forwards, it's actually looked really good, hasn't it? The positives, we scored 4 goals. It should have been more.
Yeah.
He's just got to do some serious work, I think, this week on shoring things up at the back.
I think so, yeah. Yeah. Tom says, why haven't we got recovery pace in the defence to play such a high line? It's a really good point.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a top point.
It's a good point.
Yeah, it is.
Can't, like, there's not.
Yeah. I mean, these players are the fit players, you know? There's no reason why they can't be recovering quicker than they are. It just seems so flat at the back.
Yeah, it seems very easy to penetrate, doesn't it?
Yeah, just get out of the way, ref.
WCY says there's a reason Liverpool bled goals before Van Dijk. Need a very specific type of player for this stuff to work. Obviously, it's very different to what how Liverpool play, but WCY is correct when he's talking about a high line. High line, it's very catered to a specific set of players, really.
Yeah.
Rocker, Aronson. Oh, that'd have been nice.
It would have been nice for him, yeah. It is looking good going forwards, Con. I mean, I know it's Cagliari, but it is looking good. We're getting some nice balls being swept out to the side. The finding the man. It's positive. I'm liking what we're seeing moving forwards for sure.
Yeah.
I wonder if we'll see any subs. Do you think?
I don't know, really. Maybe.
Yeah, I reckon we probably will get another couple of minutes. I can imagine somebody coming on. They'll bring Bamford off, won't it, with his 2 goals.
Yeah.
Who knows? We may see Perkins, sounds like.
Yeah, Perkins would be good to see.
Interesting, won't it?
Yeah. Harrison with the corner anyway.
The handball.
Corner again to Leeds.
Well, it's a big appeal for handball there, wasn't there? Ref. Let's see, is this handball?
Did he go like that?
Tell, isn't it? Look like he did.
Yeah.
Yeah. If that's Wolves next week, Connor, we're yelling for that.
Aronson with the corner. Ball played in. Doesn't beat the first man.
No, that's disappointing.
Adams back out to Aronson. Tough one for him to take.
He's done well there, hasn't he?
Yeah.
High ball, wasn't it? Yeah,
Aronson breaks it.
Yeah.
That's a foul then.
He's giving it.
Well done.
Yeah.
I think he's always going to pick up fouls, isn't he? Obviously, he's so slight, isn't he?
I'd like to see Aronson have a go at this. We don't know what he's like from dead balls. It'd be nice to see. You know, for me, the kind of player he's looking, he should be able to have a go at a dead ball situation like this. Don't you think?
I don't really know. I'd probably favour left footer, to be honest.
Yeah.
For that side.
On that side, yeah. Bamford lining it up. It's got Jack Harrison all over, really, hasn't it?
It's got Bamford. Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah.
So it looks like Harrison just on the edge of the box. Harrison Harrison stepping up or lining up. Rocker's there as well.
Do you know what? I'd like to see a little bit of guile here, Connor, wouldn't you? What about a short ball through, forward run on it on, out to the right-hand side, low ball in, tap in, rather than the standard attempt on goal? Because this is a bit close for me. You've got to get it over that wall.
Oh, you drill it, wouldn't you? You drill it.
A little cheeky one. See? It's just too close.
Got to drive that, though, haven't you? You got to drive it, Jack.
Intelligent footballers, you know, a little bit of guile there. You could have done something different. They wouldn't have been expecting. Caught them a bit flat-footed.
Yeah,
it's too close. That Messi can do things like that.
All right, I'm going to actually stick this light on. It's getting a bit dark, isn't it?
It's getting a bit dark, yeah.
Let's put the big light on, Dad. Sorry.
Yeah. Harrison here, Connor. Watch this. We're in.
Slowing it down, Rodrigo again. Oh, bit bright.
Yeah, it's bright, but there you go.
Oh, better.
Working hard, aren't we?
Yeah, yeah.
Working very hard.
They're clearly still fit, aren't they? Still very fit.
Yeah.
Adams just loves it, doesn't he? He loves being busy.
He does. Yeah. Yeah. There is now.
Harrison here.
Yeah.
77 minutes. 77 minutes
pushing
gone.
Forward there as well. Looking good.
Oh, so that's unlucky. That
Yeah.
Adam should have actually been reading that.
Yeah.
So 77, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. If anyone wants to sync up. But yeah, Leeds currently 4-2 up. 2 very disappointing goals to concede. But going forward, Leeds have looked good.
Yeah.
At the back, they still look a little bit susceptible. Like now. Aronson, it's the high line, isn't it? It's the high line.
It is.
Aronson and Adams have looked good.
Yeah.
The camera's not picking up. Anyway, Aronson on the ball.
Got 4 on 3.
Come on, Rodrigo.
Should be doing better. Yeah. Well, it was 4 on 3, wasn't it?
So we just, I know we scored 4 goals, but we're still not firing all cylinders going forward, in my opinion. I think sometimes that decision making is still a little bit poor.
Here we go. That's a good. Oh, unlucky.
Corner again.
That was a clever little ball from Harrison, wasn't it? I didn't see that.
Ericsson's clearly probably an American. So says, can someone tell me if Tyler and Aronson are playing well? They are. They're playing very well. Probably the best players on the pitch, in my opinion.
With that. Definitely so.
Leesley says Jesse Marsh's system is set up to concede a bag full of goals. I think it is. I think it's just about scoring as well.
Scoring more. Got to score more, haven't we?
Anyway, who's taking it? Is it Rodrigo? That's Harrison.
It's Harrison, yeah.
Oh, Strout heads it wide.
Yeah. What's going on with our subs down there? But they're all just stood in a line. They have been for the last 10 minutes, haven't they, watching the game?
Yeah. Anyway, guys, there's about 730 of you in the building. Please make sure you're liking the video. If you want to see this sort of stuff again, as I said, like it. And then it just gives me an indication that you want to see this sort of stuff. And a lot of you guys are big fans of the watch-alongs and stuff. We'll try bring them as much as we can, really. But yeah, make sure you subscribed as well, please.
There we go.
They're in.
Then again, no.
See, if they had a little bit more quality, though, if you're talking Premier,
how exposed we look, isn't it?
If you're talking Premier League quality,
yeah,
and people might not want to hear this, but there are going to be teams that are going to have fun against Leeds because you break that press, and we're just so open. Adams does really well there. Does really well.
I mean, this sounds very, very negative, but based on what we're seeing here and how exposed we look at the back, you can see more spankings coming up this season, can't you?
We'll definitely get hit. We'll definitely get hit. People need to have a bit of a reality check if they think that it's, if we're not going to get hit. If you're playing a high line and you're going to be playing narrow, teams are going to hit you out wide. And they're also like sort of Cagliari have done in instances, and they're just going to continuously expose that high line. And like, someone's mentioned in the comment section there, if you've not got a centre back who's got that recovery speed, on the turn, which I don't think we do, even though I do like Koch and Strout, I don't think we've got. I don't know if that's the profile of defender we've got. We're going to get exposed by top strikers in this division and wingers.
But do you know what I don't understand? We've got quite a combative midfield. I'm no tactician, Connor. No tactician at all. But how are they bypassing our midfield to expose our back line so effectively?
Well, I think
what does the midfield do in a situation like that? It seems like they're quite easily bypassing midfield and exposing the back 3, back 4.
Yeah, well, I
don't get it.
Well,
I think the midfielders do.
Well, I think a lot of it is because it's they're pressing units, don't they? That's clearly what they do. So when they're pressing in units, that entire section of the field goes over there. So you'll get the right back going over there. You'll get the right central midfielder. You'll get the right winger. You'll get the striker pressing in one area, really. So I think let me just calculate. Is that a pen?
Don't think so. I think he went for that one.
Is that a pen?
You can't have given that as a pen, surely. I think
he's booking for diving. God, diving in a friendly. Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think the problem is it's not just about the midfield don't just have set roles. I think when they're pressing, they go forward as well. So they get involved in the press. So then the midfield is pulled out as well. So then you've literally got a cohort of attackers running at our defense or playing the ball over. I think
Sure,
that's
you've
the
got to be
problem.
covering parts of the pitch where you could be exposed. You know, it's not like, you remember when we all watch kids, when you've 5, 6-year-old kids and they're all playing football and they all run after the ball at once.
Yeah.
Is it that style of football we're playing? So we're leaving other areas of the pitch exposed.
Well, I get it's risk and reward, isn't it? It's risk and reward. It's if you have those pressing units and you're able to recover the ball high, then you've got 5 or 6 players, which I think we've seen in this game when we've recovered the ball high. Those 5 or 6 players who are pressing then go on the offensive together, and then you've got more in numbers going forward.
Looks good going forwards,
Yeah,
doesn't it? But we need to be applying that when we're going backwards more effectively.
Dean says Belotti is 28, scored 106 goals in 260 games.
Wow.
Oh, Rodrigo.
So
God, that's what I mean.
I don't understand that.
Rodrigo just blows the ball over the bar. Life of Joe Port gives a £5 donation. Thank you, mate. Adam Newbury says, a great show, Connor. Some positive over last year's efforts, but still a lot of work to do. I think so. I think there's clearly an improvement. I think it's just there's still. I think we all have to admit that there are still some holes. I think, and I think we need better personnel in at the minute.
That's horrendous.
Here we go. Right, come on.
Come on, Leeds. We need to be doing something here. Yeah, there it is. There's 5. I mean, that was horrendous, wasn't it?
They are appalling, aren't they?
Cagliari defender just gave it straight to our attack. Is that a hat trick for Rodrigo?
It is Aronson with a 2 assists as well. How bad are they? They are absolutely crap, aren't they? I didn't even see that. I was responding 5-2 to Leeds. Everyone, Rodrigo hat trick, Aronson second assist as well.
You'll
Good
see
to
this
see.
in a moment. One of their defenders just plays it straight to a Leeds player, and that's it. 5.
Right. They don't even show it, do they?
No, they've not shown it.
I love Aronson.
Yeah.
I love Aronson. He's so good, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Do you know what? His percentages are so good.
That's it. Yeah, I agree. That's exactly what I was thinking. And that's it, everyone. That's when I look at Adams at the minute, and when I'm looking at
Aronson.
When I'm looking at Aronson and Adams, I'm thinking to myself, their percentages, their passing percentages, their tackle rate, their, like when it comes to Aronson, is sort of his chance creation is very good as well. All his percentages are very, very high. When you look at a lot of this Leeds side in bouts over the past 3 or 4 years, the percentages at points haven't been that great. Whereas when you look at individuals like those two, they're very, very,
they're always
very,
doing
very
something
good.
Positive, and it usually comes off.
Yeah,
and a good example the other way, and we know Harrison. We can criticize Harrison, but his percentages need improvement.
They're not. You can already
important player for us, but you can see with those two straight away.
Yeah,
those percentages are really high. It's great to see.
That's it. Yeah, Harrison's one for me. Who his percentages are almost sort of like 65%. 65% in a game. He might score a couple of goals, but he should have 5 or 6. And get a hatful of assists. Whereas those two, their percentages of what they do, what they're good at, is very, very good.
Yeah, it's been impressive, haven't they?
Yeah, Cagliari anyway coming forward. That is a foul. Rock has been poor. I think Rock has. That's Christensen, but I think
an injury's got there.
I think Rocker has been quite poor, to be honest, in this game. Chris has just said it's a good job these Lottish. SHITE.
Yeah. Well, you see, that's the worry. I mean, that's a really good point.
Phil says it's a pre-season friend. They don't read too much into it. I think the thing is, though, Phil, I do agree with that. But what I will say is, mate, we are currently 7 days away from the season, six days, and this is our starting 11, mate. So good save from Melee from a Cagliari free kick, corner Cagliari. But you have got to take things away from it, mate. I'd understand the Blackpool game. I was thinking to myself, we can't really take that much. It's good to see like a style of play. It's good to see us zipping around. It's good to see the press. But when you're 6 days away from your first Premier League game against Wolverhampton Wanderers, you have got to take something from this game. And Leeds are playing the full 11 here as well. And they've all pretty much got 90 minutes. So this is the biggest indicator of what Leeds are going to be on the opening day. So I think you do have to take quite a lot of stuff from this, to be honest.
Still with the first 11 here. There hasn't been a substitution.
There's not been a substitution, no. Harrison brings down his man. They go on. Adams. Yeah, they go down there, don't they?
Yeah, they do. He's right. He's right to be upset, Adams. There. I mean, that wasn't a free kick.
I think he's shouting down. I don't think he's shouting it. I don't think he's shouting at the referee there. I think he's annoyed at one of the Leeds players.
Yeah, he did clip him. In all fairness, didn't he? Did clip him.
Pete B says, agree with you, Connor. I think we're forgetting that the English Premier League is a miles better standard than this. Yeah, I mean, it's good. What we've seen is
another good save from Melier.
Good save from Melier.
Yeah.
I think there's just got to be a lot of things taken into consideration. I think, but it's been good going forward. But I think they've done that twice. What's going on here, Leeds?
Yeah.
Goodness sake, come on. They both went for the same ball twice then, didn't they? Four separate players. But yeah, we've seen good things going forward. Seen really good individual performances, but there is still, for me, problem areas. There's problem areas.
Where we can see that, can't we? We can see that. Unfortunately, we are conceding goals using this system. There's no doubt about that.
So we're on the 88th minute, everybody. Just hit 88:02, 03, 04, 05. We have 850 people watching now. Well done, Harrison. Now that's a booking. Get him in the book. Get him in the book, you little cheat. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind liking the video, everyone, it'd be great. As I keep saying, if you like the video, it gives me an indication that you want us to do more of these sorts of videos. Can get my old man involved as well. We will be back for Generation Leeds at some point as well. We'll get into that towards the season. We should probably record one at some point. But yeah, so make sure you're doing so. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. But yeah, Leeds 5, Cagliari 2. Mixed bag.
Yeah, probably got another 60 seconds. You know, he actually blew the whistle early, didn't he? End of the first half. So maybe another attack. That could be the end of it. Here's Christensen now. Come on, I think Christensen probably could have stayed up.
He could, couldn't he?
He could have stayed. He didn't have to go down.
I don't know how he did that. No, he could have gone forward there, couldn't he?
Goal 6 coming up there.
He could have gone
He's
there.
He's a big, strong lad. He could have carried on there.
Molina.
Yeah. Last attack. Referee's definitely blowing after this. I wonder how much Leeds would be paying the ref for this. Do you reckon that's how it works for friendlies? Do you reckon the club pay the referees? Wonder how it works.
What do you mean, as in him giving us loads of decisions, or?
I don't know.
Right, Harrison with the free kick. They've switched up the set piece takers a lot, haven't they?
They have. So I'd like to see an in-swinger here rather than an out-swinger.
Hey!
6-2.
6-2.
Yeah, lovely header.
Very good header. Aronson 3 assists.
And there's me going on about in-swingers.
Aronson 3 assists.
Yeah. Excellent 3 assists. Yeah. Who's been your man of the match then?
Aronson.
Yeah, I'd go with that.
Aronson, by far. I think he's been brilliant.
Go with that. Yeah. You know, and you've got Rodrigo there on a hat-trick as well. We're still saying that. That's good to see that. That would be good for Robin, that. Lovely little dink in. Look at that. That's been my pick of the bunch, Connor.
You're joking, really?
Yeah, pick of the bunch. It's good to see that. I like Bamford's first, but great to see that.
6-2.
Rarely score goals like that.
Yeah, true.
I added 2 minutes on.
So it looks like we're off on a European charge, Dad.
Yeah.
Still pressing, which is good to see.
It is good. It is good.
Same 11 as well.
Yeah.
They are terrible, aren't they? I can't believe how bad they are.
Yeah.
When you talk about percentages there, another one is Rodrigo. His percentages are terrible, aren't they? They are terrible.
Yeah.
But there is that element of technical ability that he'll give you at some points. It's just too rare for me, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
Nathan, thanks for your donation, buddy. Gonna bleed goals against the top sides, but being honest, we don't have the defenders to play balanced. Need to counter moments of chaos with our press. Can't disagree with that. Yeah, I mean, I'd like it to not be chaos, to be honest. I'd like it to be sort of like intelligent, like strategic build-up. That'd be quite nice. But I do think in elements of chaos, this is probably where this side's going to thrive, really. It's a great ball again. Yeah, Christensen, Aronson on the ball here. Go on, son. It's done well.
He's good, isn't he?
Go on, Brendan. Get yourself one, son.
He's had a great game, hasn't he?
Dean says, do you think we should try and sign Marcelo,
That's it.
the left back? I don't, mate.
We'd never be able to afford him, would we?
I don't
Imagine his salary demands.
I don't think we will be able to. But guys, we've been going for 2 and a bit hours now. Leeds have ended the game 6-2 victors. 3 goals from Rodrigo, 2 from Bamford, 1 from Koch. Hat-trick of assists for Aronson as well, who was my man of the match. Your man of the match?
Definitely so. Connor, really good positive stuff from him. The 2 Americans,
so
standouts really.
A couple of things to work on from the game, in your opinion, then? What would you say?
It's just this. I worry a little bit about how exposed we are at the back. We spoke about that through the game. We've seen it in previous games as well, haven't we? The pre-season friendlies. So we've seen it again today. That's a definite worry. At the end of the day, I look at this. I've seen lots of positive stuff. We've got to be positive.
That's what I'm saying. End on a positive. Yeah,
we've got to be positive. You know, that was nice to see 6 goals, isn't it? Great to see Leeds banging in 6 goals. Doesn't matter who it's against. And that's going to give them confidence for next week. But they do need to work. There's no doubt about that. And I think it's going to come down to us scoring more than the opposition.
I think so,
We will be conceding a few, unfortunately, this season. But things to work on.
Yep, definitely. Gabe, centre-halves, Eep. Yeah, I think, maybe Leeds looking for a centre-half isn't a bad option after all. Maybe just for a centre-back who can fit the system and have that recovery rate. But, guys, we're going to leave it there. We'll be back with some more videos during the week, of course. Make sure you stay tuned for all your Wolves build-up as well. We've got an opposition preview, yada, 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 all that good stuff. So make sure you stay subscribed to the channel, like the video, and we'll see you in a bit. Cheers.